Welcome back. You're watching MSNBC. I'm Stephanie Rule. President Trump wants to move quickly on health care so he can pivot to other pieces of his agenda like tax reform and job growth, critical issues for the 28 million small businesses nationwide. I want to bring in a woman who knows small businesses well. She built a big one, Linda McMahon, who is now head of the Small Business Administration under President Trump, also the co-founder of World Wrestling Entertainment. Linda, good morning. Healthcare reform was clearly in focus. So many small business owners said under Obamacare, they could not hire, they couldn't grow. They needed deregulation in order for their businesses to take it to the next level. We've already seen small business sentiment spike up in a positive way since the election. What is it about President Trump's policies that have small business owners so enthused?
Well, first of all, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here this morning, and happy International Women's Day.
Happy day to you.
It's a beautiful day here in the nation's capital. I think that small businesses are so encouraged by President Trump because he is a businessman, and he wants to make sure that small businesses have the opportunity to grow. I mean, they are the backbone of our economy, and we have so many of our small businesses that are creating jobs, but what they lack is access to capital. They're buried under regulation, part of which, is Obamacare, and I've heard from many of them that the increase in premiums have made it very difficult for them. So President Trump really has great confidence in our economy if we, in fact, have our small businesses grow. So I was incredibly honored when he asked me to serve as administrator of SBA. I started with a small business and have actually lived the American dream to grow that business, to a global enterprise that's traded on the New York Stock Exchange. And I think I bring that kind of experience to the table to encourage our small businesses.
Do the American people agree? When you think about President Trump's mandate to buy American, hire American, it sounds great, and as you said, he's a champion for business, but people's bottom line are what matter most. And when you look at the American consumer, he and she no longer have small dress shops and shoe stores and hardware stores in towns. It's about fast, cheap, and easy. And so can small businesses come back when that's not how we shop anymore?
Well, I do think that we are going to see more and more of those kind of shops. As a matter of fact, that is one of the things that women do more often than men. They start, with one employee. Often they aren't getting loans from banks, or they're not getting loans from financial institutions. It's family and friends, and they start those businesses, the nail salons, the dress shop on the corner. And it is those women startups with businesses that are creating many of the jobs in America. So I do think you will see more and more of those small business enterprises coming back to mainstream America because we want them to have access to capital. We want them to have the support. And part of what SBA does is mentor businesses through our entrepreneurial divisions. We have outreach to veterans, to our women's divisions. So there's a lot going on at SBA that I think you're going to see encourage the growth of more and more of these small businesses, as well as there will be online businesses where we will be, teaching these businesses how to ship their product.
Are you concerned at all that any sort of regulation around immigration or trade could hurt these small businesses? Because when you talk to a lot of small business owners, having foreign workers really helps their businesses.
Well, I think that what we are looking at, and again, I've only been on the job a couple of weeks at SBA, so I haven't really gotten into many of the immigration issues, but certainly this week I'm speaking at the Latino Coalition that is here in Washington that has an incredible growth rate for Hispanic and Latino businesses here in our country. And I think I will probably hear a lot more about that at the coalition. I'm looking forward to that.
All right. Well, President Trump wanted to drain the swamp, bring in real business people with real world experience. That's you. You've been there 2 weeks. What does it look like inside? Is it bloated?
Well, I've only been there 2 weeks. We are looking at every division. My 2 words are we're going to operate effectively and efficiently. So as we look at our programs across the board, I want to make sure that they are operating under those 2 words.
I'm going to add a third E, equality. All right, Linda, thank you so much.
I agree.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.